My name is Yutaka Uda. I'm a president of Average Asset Management. The company was established in 2002 by myself. And I started this investment business since 1971. Now the Japanese equities offer extremely cheap valuation, very high opportunity for the sharp rise. So I'm very pleased to say now is a great chance to get into the Japanese equity market. Tourism now in Japan is booming. This boom will continue another maybe 5 to 10 years. Currently, 29 million people come to Japan a year, but in 2020, it will increase to 40 million, partly because of the Tokyo Olympic Games. Government have a plan. Inbound tourists will go up to 60 million people in 2030. For a short term, I have a very big conviction that infrastructure demand will lead the world economy. I believe oil price may go rise to $100 per barrel within a few years. Now Japan is experiencing a huge shortage of labor. In order to resolve this matter, people are thinking to increase so-called capital expenditure to make better production facilities by utilizing robot and some IoT or this sort of new technology. The consumption tax itself is regarded as a negative factor, unless we make a good policy. We had an experience in 1989, when the consumption tax was raised from 0 to 3% the first time. Japanese economy was growing more than 4%, 2 years after the consumption tax. Therefore, maybe if we make a proper action or policies, we can overcome this negative factor. Minus interest rate is making some damage on some banks, particularly regional banks. And regional banks are hesitating to lend money because it's too cheap rate. Therefore, even if interest rate is raised by minus to 0 or 0 to 0.1%, this sort of rise of interest rates is rather positive rather than negative, because people start to be relaxing. Okay, government, BOJ start to recognize economy is coming back and the inflation is over. In this case, corporations are tempted to spend more money on the capital expenditure. They have a huge cash at their balance sheet. And also people are at this moment refraining some consumption. But once this interest rate is raised from minus to 0 or 0.1, could be the good sign for the people to become optimistic for future. For the coming 1.5 years, the market will peak in this cycle. And then we'll see some consolidation after that, for maybe 1.5 years or so. Then we'll have another rally starting towards 2023, because 2023, again, economy is coming back to growth stage. So longer term, maybe we can offer the investors a very great opportunity to participate in the Japanese market.